ninth round knockout over Anthony Dirrell, the victorious Caleb Plant, ladies and gentlemen. And then you can sit down after the opening comments.
What's going on, everybody? Appreciate y'all coming out today. Appreciate the support for the fight. And, you know, me and my team, we did exactly what we want to do. Stay patient. You know, don't listen to the crowd. If they start, you know, yip-yapping, doing this, doing that, just stay disciplined, stay focused, stick to the game plan. That's what we did. And then, boom, good night. So, appreciate y'all. Any questions?
Yeah, Larry, Michael Fight Sports, you showed great patience. Could you tell us when you thought you might be able to score that left hook, and tell us about the knockout itself?
You know, I landed some nice right hands, some nice left hooks, and I knew it was coming at some point. It's just about staying patient, like I said, sticking to the game plan, and staying zeroed in. That's what we did.
There's a lot of talk during that fight. What were the last things you exchanged during the ninth round before things really wrapped up with a bang?
I can't really remember specifically. Not too crazy, just some bigger back and forth. So.
Caleb, you exchanged words with, I think that was Jamal Charlo there. You guys kind of had a little talk back and forth. What was it that you guys said to one another? Can you share that with us?
I just let them know it was easy. That's all. You couldn't do nothing with me. From round one, I mean, it was a complete shutout. He couldn't hardly touch me. And I was doing what I wanted at will until he went to sleep.
Yo, Caleb, you were doing a whole lot of feints during the course of that fight. What did you see in Dirrell's defense that kind of like, you know, set up those shots, especially in the double left at the end?
You know, feints can be a lost art. So, you know, we do a lot of things in boxing. We try to, you know, stick to the art of boxing, and that's what we did tonight. Use our feints, use the jab, use the ring, and I did a little bit of everything, touch the body, and, you know, like I said, I've been saying, just sticking to the game plan.
Was explosive. How would you rank that knockout in your career?
I'd say it'd be the best knockout of my career and knockout of the year.
Okay, well, we know you want to fight anybody, doesn't really matter, but, you know, the ball didn't look for it. So, if, you know, Benavidez, Charlo, Dirrell, who would be like the number one guy you want to fight next?
Any of them, honestly, you know, with the timeout that I had out of the ring, I could have came back after the Canelo fight and had a sparring session of a match, but I knew I couldn't get the biggest fight right away after a loss, but I wanted to make the biggest fight possible for y'all, for the fans, for my career, for my legacy, and this is the biggest fight that we can make coming off of a loss. And moving forward, I want to continue to make the biggest fights that are possible and keep picking the super middleweights off one by one.
Caleb. Into boxing. Can you speak a little bit? You were talking in the lead up to the fight, just, I mean, how much Dirrell was talking, how much you heard all the comments from, you know, fans talking about your power, talking about white boy comments. You seemed very vindicated after the fight. Can you speak to just that sense of vindication and satisfaction?
Yeah, you know, just reiterating what you said. He had a lot to say about me. You know, calling me a lot of names, talking about the, you know, my race, what I'm able to do. You know, I ain't never fought nobody. I ain't never, you know, hurt nobody. Well, I fought him and I hurt him. So, you know, like I said in the ring, skin color don't win fights. You know, what's in here wins fights, and what's in here wins fights. And that's what we did.
If you had to self-assess your performance tonight, who did you love the most, and what do you want to do better next fight?
I feel like I did great. You know, again, I hardly got touched with anything. It was a complete shutout until I dropped him. And but you know, just continuing to smooth the edges of my game. I feel like you know, I really stick to my craft. I got a great team with Breadman. You know, this is my first fight with Breadman. He works great with my dad, Coach Wade. You know, the whole team, Jordan, my wife, and you know, I worked really hard for this moment. So we're just going to, you know, rest a little bit, enjoy the holidays, and then get right back to work, continue to smooth the edges, and just keep moving forward.
Caleb, can you just take me into the celebration there at the end with the shovel and just tell me what that means and why you decided that was what you wanted to do in that moment?
I was just burying the beef between us, that's all.
With all the derogatory remarks at the beginning, and then you followed into the ring, he was trying to take you out of your discipline with all the rough out tactics. How hard was it for you to keep your discipline in there?
Not hard at all. You know, I'm a professional. I've been doing this for a long time at a high level. I'm a Go national champion. I'm an Olympic alternate, a former world champion. And with only 23 fights, you know, I stepped up early in my career to fight for a world title as an underdog. And, you know, I got a lot of amateur experience, international experience. So, you know, it just comes with the territory. It's just about staying, you know, remaining focused, remaining disciplined. And that's what we did. There's nothing, you know, like I told y'all in lead up to the fight, there's nothing he can do that's going to pull me out of my game plan, pull me out of my zone. And that's what we did. That's what I did.
It must have been what a rush when that knockout punch landed, though, huh?
It felt all right.
Caleb, what did you learn from the Canelo fight that you used towards Anthony?
Besides, you know, I don't know about one specific thing, but most importantly, just the experience. You know, you can't buy experience, you can't borrow, you got to go through the fire to get it. And I did that, and I feel like I did that with grace. I went out on my shield. I didn't just come for a check. I laid it all out on the line. And, you know, it was a good experience, and now I've gotten to, you know, take that experience with me into these other big fights. And, you know, experience is priceless, and it paid off tonight.
Hey, Caleb, you received some criticism. Can you take us back to the moment when you landed the body shot? We've heard fighters say before that time kind of slows down before you land that KO punch. What was the moment like before you landed the punch that hit the bout?
You know, I noticed him, how he's reacting to my punches, some things that he was doing, and I was just taking inventory, like I said before.